Supica, Shepard, and Matos, your usual suspects for the Niners. They're going to be rocking the home whites here tonight with CLT, the bold CLT, written across the front in green, with Williams and the rest of the names on top of the numbers on the back. Again, those are outlined in green. The white shorts, the bold C on the bottom right pant leg as well, and the all yellows for the Aggies of North Carolina A&T, and NC A&T under second-year coach Will Jones. Again, Ron Sanchez, the head coach for the Niners. COVID tracing, not here tonight. Will not be here against George Washington, but he hands it over to Coach Aaron Fern, as he'll do the jobs at the helm here tonight. The Niners win the tip, and we're underway here in Halton Arena. Bryce Williams has the ball. He looks inside, almost falls, goes baseline to Jameer Young, off his hands and out of bounds. Sloppy first possession right there by the Niners. It almost looked like it was a slip and slide out there in their first attempt. That's turnover number 1, and again, they said value the basketball, one of the keys of the game, and there's a turnover on the first possession. Blake Harris with the ball. Now he sends it to the far side. Now on the low block. Kicks it back out to Quay Parker. Going to transfer from Tennessee. His 10-foot floater's off the mark. Rebound. It's going to go off the hands of Jameer Young, as it will be NC A&T basketball. So inbounding underneath their hoop right here is NC A&T. Just had a little bit of a malfunction with the mask we had on, so hey, had to switch it up, but that's the way we're doing things now. We're driving in is Blake Harris. He's getting bombarded by Shepard underneath the hoop. That ball's off the mark. It's a shot missed by Tyrone Lyons, a junior from New York. And just like that, Shepard is going up the court. He gets a pick from Supica. Drives baseline, kicks it to Matos. Now over to Jameer Young. Young driving in, scoop and score off of the glass. And Jameer Young gets the first bucket of the ball game. The Niners are up 2-0. What a drive there. We've seen him do it all year long. Able to scoop and score. Somehow finishes at the rim. Does the sophomore from Hyattsville, Maryland. One of the top players in Conference USA. Driving, now baseline, gets the backdoor pass off the mark on the dunk there from Tyrone Lyons, but he gets fouled on the backside. It's going to be foul here, I believe, on Jerry Matos, and it will again on the dunk attempt here from Tyrone Lyons. Again, a lefty, athletic slasher for them. Loves that mid-range pull-up shot, but loves to dunk it as well as he nets the first one. Again, 2-1 our score, 18:39 left here in the first half. Started in all 10 games, now 11 games for him. So he nets the second one as well. Now 28 for 39 on the season. Just over 70% from the free throw line is the junior from Amityville. Again, assistant coach Aaron Fern jumping in, doing the head coaching duties here today. Just finishing off 9 seasons of being a head coach over there in Australia. Gets the ball to Milos. Supica does Young, looking for a cutter right there in Williams. They find Jameer Young, back to Milos. Milos going up and off the glass. Puts a little bit of English on the ball as the Niners go up 4-2 here again early. Just around 2 minutes in, driving to the bucket. Here's Blake Harris. Blake still with the basketball. Gets a rip from him. It looks like it's off his body, and it is. Niner basketball, they cause a turnover again. Nice stifling defense by the Charlotte 49ers over the last 2 seasons we've seen it. As Jameer Young, he's not picked up. He said, hey, I'm going to take it coast to coast. He gets fouled on the way up from the junior from Charlotte, Webster Fillmore. But no one picked him up at all. I don't even know who was supposed to have it. I'm guessing it was probably Quay Parker, but again, this is a North Carolina A&T Aggies team. They love to switch up the defense. They'll go with the zone press. They'll go with man-to-man press. They'll do the full court. They'll drop it back to the half court. They'll throw a lot of different defenses at the Charlotte 49ers here tonight as Jameer Young, the sophomore from Hyattsville, Maryland, will step to the line. Knocks down the first one. 5-2 here early. 18:01 to go in the first half. And from DeMatha Catholic High School, he leads the Charlotte 49ers in points, rebounds, assists, turnovers, and also three-point made. 9 for 25 on the season. That's the next one as well. 6-2. The Niners up here early. Again, 2-3 on the season are the Charlotte 49ers, but coming off their biggest win against the Davidson Wildcats, where they won by 11 for the Ortho Carolina Battle, the Hornets Nest Trophy. Blake Harris drives just inside the three-point line. Off the mark. Long rebound from Bryce Williams. Bryce Williams coming in from the three-point line with it. Now has it to Jordan Shepard on the far side. Now to Milo Supica. Looks for the back cut, and Jameer Young doesn't have it. Good defense there by the Aggies to cut it off. Now to Shepard. Now to the top to Young. They'll do a little bob and weave at the top with Williams. He looks to his left, goes to his right. It's Matos. Now baseline is Jameer Young. He's got a one-on-one with Quay Parker. Gets it knocked away from him. Now Matos is on defense here with Tyrone Lyons, and now Quay Parker and the Aggies will slow things up. Going right to left in their away yellows. Here are the Aggies. Again, they've played 10 games of 3-7. Baseline pass, Quay Parker for three. In the corner, no one within about 30 feet of him. He knocks it down as Quay Parker. Leads the team with 10.5 points per game, as he's only played the last 2 games, though. Did not play the first 8. Shepard left open for three, doesn't take the shot. Finds Milo Supica. He's got a 1-on-2 down low. What's it going to be? It's going to be an offensive foul on Milo Supica. Could have made that extra pass right there. Although he did have the mismatch down low, it looked like he was looking to try to go baseline with it on the baseline pass. As now Bryce Williams will come over to Supica, say a couple words to him on the backside, and driving up here is Blake Harris to going right to left. In a fast-paced team in the Aggies. You already hear the defense chant. It's 6-5. The Niners still have the lead. 16:27 to go here in the first half in Halton Arena. Trevor Wilt here with you on Lairfield IMG College. A fadeaway jumper baseline way off the mark. As the Niners, they have numbers. Shepard, he's got Williams to his right. He's going to take it himself, and it's another offensive charge. Again, Bryce Williams was wide open there, and I'm pretty sure he just looked over at Shep and said, Shep, it was a 1-on-2. I need that ball right there, and Shep didn't look like he made eye contact with him, but smacked him on the back, and now Shep will go over and have a chat with assistant coach and Cody Kimball and Aaron Fern and Vic Sfera as well. Again, definitely well equipped are the Shaw and 49ers and their coaching staff. Ron Sanchez, and said it time after time, he says he's got the best staff in the country. Find out more about that here tonight as well. Quay Parker pulling for three. That's off the mark, way off the mark. Rebound, it's a long one on the ground now. A couple bodies. They off of the Aggies, it looks like. Yes, it will be. On the floor. The Niners are on top, 15-56. And Trevor Wilt here with you. Courtside in Halton Arena, the Niners are currently 2 for 2 from the field. 1 for 6 from the field are the Aggies of A&T. As Charlotte again repping the home white uniforms. They're going left to right. Set to inbound the basketball. They'll bring out Williams, Supica, Young, Matos, and Shepard. Of course, a lot of people are going to look at what Fern does here tonight, just on the rotation and everything. That's probably the number one thing on his mind coming into the night. But again, number one thing is getting the dub and getting back to 500. Currently at 2-3, Matos has the basketball. Again, the Niners going left to right. They find a cutter and Young. The ball gets stripped from him high in the air. Harris has the basketball. He's up ahead here to Robinson, and it's a bad pass. They had some numbers, did the Aggies, but just not a good pass there from Blake Harris, as Charlotte has already had the Aggies commit 3 turnovers. The Niners, though, they already have 5 turnovers. Jackson Threadgill comes in the basketball game for Charlotte. Jerry Matos will exit. And Jackson Threadgill coming off a game where he did not score, but he played really well in defense. Shepard for 3. That's off the back iron. He gets the offensive rebound. He kicks it far left. That's Bryce Williams. Now back in the hand. They slow it down with that 20 fresh shot clock. Young with the basketball. Looks to the left to find Threadgill, but then he does indeed find him. Milo Supica, wonderful ball movement. Bryce Williams for 3 in the corner, off the mark. As Quay Parker has the basketball. Now the Aggies are going right to left, and they're away yellows. 6-5 with 15 minutes to go here in the first half. A lob pass coming to Quay Parker. Somehow is able to get the shot off, but he misses it. Now up the court here is Jameer Young. He's got a couple numbers to his left, has a one-on-one, but sends it back here to Bryce Williams. As Williams now with the basketball, now to Milo Supica. Outside it's Jordan Shepard. Shepard, he finds a wide open Milo Supica down low. Easy. Ball inside the bucket, and the Niners are now up by 3, 8-5 with 14:32 to go. Wonderful look there from Jordan Shepard, but maybe just a mishap there on defense by Harris and the Aggies. He kicks it to the left side and Lyons. Now Lyons back to Harris on the far side. We've seen a lot of Quay Parker, Tyrone Lyons, and Blake Harris as getting to the rim and getting blocked to look like by Bryce Williams. The Niners are up the court. It's Shepard off the glass. Count the bucket as well, and the foul. Jordan Shepard takes the one-on-one and a little finesse shot off the glass. It looked like it was goaltending as well, and it still went in the hoop. And the Niners are now up 10-5 with 14:09 to go. Good outlook pass right there from Jameer Young, who now has a chat with Cody Kimball, one of the assistant coaches. Again, Shepard taking that contact hard there from Lyons, and he'll go to the line trying to finish off the old-fashioned three-point play, and he does. He did that twice against the Davidson Wildcats, again back on Tuesday. We're here on a college basketball and championship Saturday, football Saturday as well. Driving in here is Robinson off the hands here of Tyrone Lyons, and the Niners. They make the Aggies commit another turnover. It's the 4th of the ball game, and the Niners will take over, and Threadgill as well going left to right in the home whites. Again, 11-5 the score and the lead for the Charlotte 49ers here in Halton Arena against the North Carolina A&T Aggies. And Zach Rosetto's chimed in here for Milo Supica. Couple good picks there. Jameer Young, that's a far side pass there to Bryce Williams. The shot fake just inside the three-point line. Knocks down the jumper. Does Bryce Williams. Again, he loves that shot fake and showed it off, showcased it there. Did the sophomore from Huff High School, and the Niners are up 13-5 with 13:29 to go. Bryce Williams on defense. A cutter, it's Lyons. Lyons against Threadgill. The fadeaway lefty jumper, it's good. Over Jackson Threadgill, the freshman from Davidson Day. And the Niners still up, though, 13-7, 13:15 to go. Almost a steal right there is Lyons. Ooh, Threadgill was cutting baseline, almost got the open pass. Now has the ball in his hands. He looks for a cutter, but finds Anzac Rosetto instead. Shep, given the right lane, comes back out to Rosetto. Gives the ball back to Shep. Shep with 8 on the shot clock. Now in the hands of Williams. Back to Shep. They throw it cross court, and it hits one of the coaches. Actually hits, I believe, it's their head coach, and Will Jones in his second season. He's got a white uniform on the far side. It was Jameer Young and I believe Jackson Threadgill, both on the left side, on the left and right in the middle, splitting the upright was Jordan Shepard. He hit second-year head coach Will Jones. Score in the chest. 13-7 our score. The Niners up. Aggies with the basketball. 12:46 to go here in the first half. Driving is Jeremy Robinson. Again, big, thick body, 6'5", 215-pound sophomore from Raleigh. Now still the ball over here in the corner. It's Tyler Jones. Now back to the top of the key. That's Blake Harris. Good defense by the Niners. 5 on the shot clock. Now to 4, now to 3. Gets to the lane. A circus shot. Oh, and they give him the foul. an absolute circus shot. It looked like he avoided everybody. Nonetheless, he got to the rack. They give him the harm, and he'll go to the line shooting a pair. Give me a generous shot right there. Or foul as Coach Fern, he just did a circus shot and threw the ball up, and he gave it to him. Again, that's Fern. The coach is saying you don't want to reward someone throwing up a circus shot, even if there was a little bit of contact. Nonetheless, coming out of the ball game is Shepherd. Coming in for the first time here tonight is Caleb Stone Carewell, the talented redshirt freshman from nearby Cox Mill High School. A couple state championships there. Team at the SPC. 13-9 our score after he nets both of those. 12:27 to go here in the first half. So it's Stone Carewell, Threadgill, Rosetto, Young, and Williams. Williams and Young, the only two in the starting lineup for the Niners and home whites, going left to right against the Aggies. It's 13-9 our score, 12:20 to go. Bryce Williams on the right wing, now top of the key, Rosetto. He's going to set a pick for Young. Little crossover, looks to the left. That's Caleb Stone Carewell. Fakes a three, comes in. Young, pump fake, drops to the lane. The right hand floater is good. And Jameer Young gets another bucket. He's got 6 points for the Charlotte 49ers and a couple of rebounds as well. Charlotte now back up to 6 points with the lead. Quay Parker now top of the key. It's Jeremy Robinson. Robinson, the lefty, crossing over. Good defense from Caleb Stone Carewell, but the 5-foot floater is good with the left hand down the left block there from Jeremy Robinson, who's averaging 6.4 points a game. And Zach Rosetto gets bumped, but nothing called on the far side. Now Jameer Young with a little wrap on his right ankle. Now has the hand Zach Rosetto, double teamed on the low block, kicks it back out. Young with the ball, 12 on the shot clock. Young, back iron, that's off the mark. Caleb Stone Carewell almost comes up with the offensive rebound, but the Aggies and their away yellows will pull it down. Kenyon Doling, the junior from Chicago, has it. Now to Quay Parker. Driving baseline, kicks it back out. Now in the hands of Quentin Jones, a junior from Columbus. Now far side, three-point shot of the Niners bench. It's good. Kenyon Doling, the junior, knocks it down on the far side. He's shooting 30% from deep. That's the 8th time he's connected on a three-point shot this season. And the Niners lead has been cut to 2. It's 15-13. 10:57 to go. And there's an offensive foul on Caleb Stone Carewell. He showed the hands, but it looks like it's still going to be a moving pick there as he looks over, a moving screen, I should say. He looks over to the ref and asks what he did, but nonetheless, he got the cold shoulder from him. We've gone to another timeout. It's a full, as we'll be right back here in the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina. The Niners on top, 15-13. You're listening to Charlotte 49ers basketball here on Lair. vehicle and RV policies. That's on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Visit geico.com to learn more. Three-point shot on the way. It's good, and taking the lead for the first time here tonight on the North Carolina A&T Aggies. Quentin Jones, the junior from Columbus, who leads the team, 12 for 38 coming into the ballgame in threes, knocks it down at just around 35%. 16 to 15, 10:30 to go. The Niners trail. Jackson Threadgill, right wing, fakes a shot, goes baseline. The baseline jumper off the mark. It might have been altered. Nonetheless, the Aggies have the basketball going right to left. Not a bad offensive possession right there by the Niners. It was kind of quick in the shot clock, but nonetheless, it was still more of a clean shot for Threadgill. Passed up his favorite three-point shot attempt. Quentin Jones, he's going to go far left side. Now on the wing is Kenyon Dooling. Dooling down to Quay Parker. Three-point shot. Did he get fouled? No, he did not, but it's an offensive rebound for Robinson and the Aggies. Three-point shot. Same spot, same result. Quentin Jones knocks down another triple, and the Aggies are now up 19 to 15. Again, going gets a more of a high-paced team on the Charlotte 49ers than what they saw against Davidson a few days ago. The backdoor pass attempt off the market, stolen by Robinson. He's got a man to his left. He's going to go to him off the glass and in. And Kenyon Dooling gets the easy bucket, and the Aggies are now up by 6, 21 to 15. Charlotte 49ers. Scoring drought of 232. It's a 12-0 run. It's a 16-2 run for the Aggies. As Shep off the glass and in. No, they're going to call it a charge. It's the third charge of the ball game issued to the Charlotte 49ers. The same ref has called all three of them. But nonetheless, Shep, he's going to go over and say, hey, he was asking how it was a charge. I don't know if he was just outside of that restricted area. He must have been just outside of it. And the Aggies are on top 21 to 15, and again on a 16-2 run over the last 4 minutes and 2 seconds, but it's been turnovers by the Niners. There's a turnover there for the Aggies. And attention to detail right there. They have the Charlotte 49ers, they have 4 turnovers over the last 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Need to slow things down. Bryce Williams, Matos, Supica, Threadgill, and Young in the ball game. Threadgill has the basketball, garnered by Parker. Threadgill still with it, yet to dribble, now to Matos, now to Young on the left wing. He gets a pick to his right from Supica. He'll drive in, one-on-one, off the glass and in. Looking for a bucket. Look no further than Jameer Young. 21 to 17, 8:49 to go. He's done it all year long. We've only played 5 games, but that's how he's done it. The Niners, they get a steal. Threadgill on the other end. Up to Bryce Williams. Williams to the rack, and that's good. Kisses it off the rim, off the glass, and back in. The Niners, they cut into the lead. They're on a 4-0 running themselves. It's 21 to 19 with 8:29 to go here in the first half. Aggies with the basketball going right to left. The Niners getting it done on the defensive end. Good steal there from Threadgill on the possession before. Lefty with the shot off the mark. Quay Parker with the tip in. Holy moly, Quay Parker shows that 46-inch vertical leap that everyone knows about so much. A transfer from Tennessee. He jumps over and just wanted it more than anybody for the Niners. 23-19, 7:59 to go. Jameer Young. Again, he's the hero for the Niners. He's going to have to come up with some big shots this year. Even if they're not late in the game, they need to be able to take away some of these slow woes. Matos, right wing, three-point shot on the way. It's good. Matos knocks down the open tray, and Charlotte cuts into the lead. It's 23 to 21, still in favor of NCA&T. Out of Greensboro, Corbett Sports Center is where they play out of. 7:28 to go and counting. Going right to left here are the Aggies in a half-court offense. Good defense, though, thus far by the Niners. Threadgill on defense, and a nice floater somehow gets it to go. Does Kenyon Dooling. Dooling doing well. He's got 6 points. He's 3 for 3 from the field, and now the Aggies have a 3-point lead. 7:08 to go. Williams takes a pick to the right from Supica. Back in the hands of Williams, down to Matos on the right wing. Just hit a 3 there. Top of the key, it's Williams. The backdoor cut. It's an absolute beautiful pass and cut to Jackson Threadgill on the low block, off the glass and in. And the Niners only trail by 1. that's a nice little vision of what's to come if these guys and people continue to stay here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Two bright future guys in Threadgill and Bryce Williams. 25-24, still the lead of the Aggies. Pull up three straight away, off the back iron and out. Good defensive possession by the Charlotte 49ers not to let the Aggies get into the rhythm and their 15 seconds that they use in that shot clock. 25-24, still the lead for the Aggies. 6:23 to go in the first half. Young left open for three. Hand down, man down. Bottom for Jameer Young. And the Niners take back the lead. It's 27-25, and that's going to lead to an Aggies timeout. The Niners, they're shooting a whopping 73% from the field. The Aggies are shooting at 47% from the field, as we're seeing if this is going to be a timeout stretch to a full, and I believe it will be. Welcome back inside Halton Arena. Chick-fil-A Charlotte will donate 10 meals per assist for the entire season. Donations will be made to the Jamil Niner Pantry, which provides food assistance to UNC Charlotte students. 25-27, the Niners on top. 6:03 to go. Put the ball in the hands of the Aggies. Second-year coach Will Jones kicking it back out. Quay Parker tries to find down low. Milo Supica is there to intercept the pass. Wonderful active defense right there from Milos against the junior from what is Webster Fillmore. Almost going for the pass interception there, but Williams will drive down the glass. Off the mark, offensive rebound. 2 times from Milos Supica. Back up, that's off the mark, and Milos is there again. He tips it out, and the Niners have the basketball. With 15, now actually a fresh shot like a 20. Jameer Young driving in, he finds Supica. Ooh, Matos was open down low, but no one saw him. Bryce Williams driving baseline, he's cut off, and he gets fouled as well by Quentin Jones. Ooh, Matos was wide open down low. How do you miss him with the bright shoes? I mean, look at those bright shoes. Bright pink, you can't miss them. But the Niners did. Up by 2, 5:22 to go. And the Niners shooting 65% from the field. 2 for 5 from long range. 3 for 7 from long range are the Aggies. Williams has the ball, now over to Young. He's double teamed. Looks like they're going to go into a zone right here. Driving in, Caleb Stone Carrawell. There's got to be a foul on somebody, and there will be. It's going to be an offensive foul. I believe that is the 4th one called here tonight on the Charlotte 49ers. Being aggressive, leaving their feet, and you have to be able to take that into account if you're the Charlotte 49ers. They're leaving their feet, just playing too much. You got to play more on just both your feet right now if you're Charlotte, because the Aggies, they're in a charging, taking mood. 27-25. The Aggies still trail, though, to the Niners. 5 minutes to go. Driving in is Blake Harris, and he gets it to go off the glass. Just sprinted around Bryce Williams. It was a one-on-one. There was some help, but not too much. Nothing really to slow him down, and Harris said, "You give me the path, I'll take it." All the way to the rack. Young with it. Goes from a pick from Suppico to his right side. Fakes a three, gets it tipped away. Quay Parker has the ball. He doesn't have any numbers, though. He'll slow things up for the Aggies. 27-27, 4:32 to go. As Blake Harris, again, the junior from Chapel Hill and Word of God Christian Academy, he'll have the basketball in his hands. Goes to a pick. Here from Quentin Jones, now driving in, back out to Jones, now on the left, it's Quay Parker for three. Three good. Quay Parker knocks down the open tray as Caleb Stone-Carewell got there a half second too late. And the Aggies are back up on top. And they might have said it was actually just a 2-point shot. On the scorebook, we see 30-27, but up top it says 29-27. 3:57 to go, nonetheless, the Niners trail. Williams with the basketball, now to Matos. They go far side, that's Caleb Stone-Carewell. Bryce Williams wants the ball on the low block, he's not getting it. Jameer Young calls for a pick, he doesn't get one. Straight away, off the mark, rebound. And it's gonna go to the Aggies. A lot of contact down low, Milo Suppico. He's been acting, he's been playing real hard. But Blake Harris and the Aggies are showing a lot of effort thus far against the Niners. Let's see if they can keep it up for 40 straight minutes. And Zach Rossetto and Threadgill look like they will check in the next time out. 3-point shot, catch and shoot, off the mark. Good defense by the Niners on Quentin Jones. He'll catch and shoot from anywhere around the perimeter. Going left to right in their home white, so CLT written across the front of the Charlotte 49ers. 2-3 on the year. Young with it, now outside. Caleb Stone-Carewell, yes, he did. He kind of fluttered his feet, and it looks like that's going to be the under 4 timeout as Caleb Stone-Carewell doesn't really understand it, but he did travel. 27-29, the Niners trail, 3:07 to go here in Halton Arena. Atrium Health, when you need something these days, you go online and hunt for the best. But when it comes to finding the best healthcare, the choice is clear. Atrium Health, the only healthcare system in the region, nationally ranked by U.S. News and World Report. Learn more at atriumhealth.org/best. 29-27, the lead for the Aggies. They're going right to left. 3:03 to go here in the first half. Appreciate you guys tuning in, spending your Saturday with us. Ooh, little shove off. Quay Parker got away with it. Matos goes to the ground. 3-point shot is good on the far side. Jones knocks it down. It's his third of the ball game. He's got 9 points to go along with 2 assists, and it's a 32-27 lead. Again, catch and shoot Jones. The Niners know it, but he's just connecting on it. Matos off the mark on the shot. Offensive rebound almost goes to Anzac Rosetto on the putback, but he has a little too much mustard on it, and it's going to be Aggies basketball going right to left. 2:27 to go. Harris driving in as he does per usual, and it's an offensive foul. Looks like it's going to be on Quay Parker, and it will be. Again, Quay Parker, one of the highly rated players coming out of Wesleyan Christian Academy. Not too far up the road. Looks like he's going to exit, limping a little bit to the bench. Again, everything is socially distanced, 6 feet apart. Pulled out the tape measure. They did it all. But I love the energy the Niners have been bringing the last couple games. Need to, again, bring it here tonight on the bench side of things. Young with it. Rosetto just inside the three-point line. He fakes the pass, fakes the shot, goes to Young. Young kicks it out. Jerry Matos, three-ball, corner pocket, off the mark, rebounded by Kenyon Doling. You've heard one defensive chant by the Charlotte 49ers, but again, still need to see that bench come alive. Even whenever you're down, you still have to come alive on defensive possessions, and the Niners know it. 1:50 to go, 32-27. They trail by 5 points to the Aggies. Out of Greensboro, the Niners have won all 11 meetings. Just inside the three-point line. That's off the mark from Harris. Good defense. Hand in the face there from Jackson Threadgill. Talented three-star prospect out of Davidson Day. Local product. Keeping it local here in CLT. Love to see it. 1:27 to go, down by 5. Are the Niners. Rosetto still with the basketball. Matos left open for 3, goes to Young, top of the key. Hand was down, now Matos. He's driving baseline, a little hezzy, comes back, tries to find Rosetto with the cheeky pass, and it's off of Rosetto. Rosetto, he thought he was either being held or just the ball went off of Kenyon Doling. Nonetheless, as Jerry Matos coming up the court for the Charlotte 49ers, back here on defense. Got Young, Rosetto, Williams, Matos, and Threadgill. Harris driving in, now slowing it back down with 1:03 to go. 32-27, still the lead here for the Aggies. Again, shooting 50% from the field. The Niners are back down to 52%. 8 on the shot clock. Three-point shot from the lefty far side, off the mark. Offensive rebound, off the glass and in, and count the bucket to go. Webster Fillmore, averaging 2.7 points per game, as he gets 2 right there. And looking for number 3. Again, it's an offensive rebound for Fillmore. Puts it back up and in. 34-27, 49.2 seconds to go. Free throw, it's good. As Fillmore, he was 5 for 9, now he's 6 for 10. He's shooting right at 60%. As Rosetto will come out, and coming in is Milos Subica. Rosetto not shaking the hand of Milos on the way out. And Milos smacked his own hand. Looks like a little different defense here. Tip, but still in the hands of the Charlotte 49ers. They got to get across, and they just do with 2 on the shot clock. Or 2 left to, of course, that 20-second mark for the 10-second violation. Threadgill, far side, picking up the intensity on the defensive end. Williams, though, can he answer? No, he can't. Off the mark. Offensive rebound by Milos Subica. Back up and off the mark. Another rebound off the hands, though, of the putback attempt from Bryce Williams, and the Aggies will hold for the last shot as they still have a 8-point lead. It's 35-27 with 10 seconds to go. Just crossing the timeline, here's Blake Harris. Driving in, now on the far side. The 3-point shot just inside the line. That's off the mark. Matos with it from half court. Matos! Just a little too much on it. And the Niners will go into halftime trailing 35-27 as Charlotte 48%. vision care to the Charlotte 49ers student athletes, coaches, and fans. See University Eye Associates for all your eye care needs. University Eye, excellence in eye care. And Trevor Wilt back here with you. Second half action is about to get underway here in Halton Arena. 35-28, the current lead for the North Carolina A&T Aggies. Coming off a big 50-point victory over Greensboro College, D3 Greensboro College, just last night. They're wanting to do a bunch of back-to-back games, even back-to-back-to-back games in days, are the Aggies, to get prepared for conference play. And the Niners are doing the same thing. Up and off the mark. Good defense there by Milo Supica and Bryce Williams. And the Niners are off and running in their home whites, going right to left after the miss there from the Aggies. Nice pick and pop and pick and roll there with Milo Supica. Young to Supica. Supica off the glass and in. It was just a simple pick and roll at the top of the key. Niners will likely do a lot more of that, as it worked in the first half as well. Driving in as Robinson gets fouled, as going to the line as he knocks over the Harris Teeter marketing sign as well on the baseline. Great job by the marketing team this year to be able to still use everything for the sponsors as well. So loving Atrium Health, Harris Teeter there on the baselines. Going to the line, shooting a pair here is Quentin Jones. Jones knocks down the first of two free throws, 29-36, 19:24 to go. Speaking of Harris Teeter, at Harris Teeter, no matter how you celebrate, it's all about the food. Delicious subs and wraps, fresh hot store-made pizza, ready to serve wing trays, and lots more. Jordan Shepard now up the court for the Charlotte 49ers. 36-29, 19-13 to go. Bryce Williams, he wants a pick from Supica. Supica just got shoved out of the way from Quentin Jones. Back out to Supica. Now in the hands of Garcia. Now down to Supica, and Supica, he misses the shot, but it looked like he got shoved from behind. Nothing called from the refs here at Halton Arena. Just an absolute prayer off the mark as Supica hands it over to Jameer Young. The Niners have numbers because the A&T Aggies, they didn't get back. Driving in and getting the bucket not to go. He actually just rims out, but he did get the harm to Jameer Young, and he'll now go to the line. Again, filling in is Coach Aaron Fern here tonight. He's going over one of the refs and patting him on the back. Said, hey, I just wanted you to know that I think you missed that call against Milo Supica right there. Again, 36-29 our score. The Niners trail 18:45 to go here in the second half. Jameer Young, the 64% free throw shooter, gets the free throw to go down. 23 for 27. Knocks in the next one as well, does Young. So Jameer Young getting the Niners in to the 30 range. Now have 31. They trail by 5, 18:37 to go. The defense chant coming up for the Charlotte 49ers. In here in the second half at Halton Arena, driving in here is Blake Harris, still driving baseline against Jerry Matos. Good defense, goes around the basket. Milo Supica there with the hustle rebound. And now Bryce Williams. He's got Shep close to us on the left side of Matos, but he'll slow things down as Quay Parker tries to go for the steal. Young down the hands of Supica, top of the key. He has Young on the far side near the Niners bench. Still dribbling around, no look pass. Matos now down low. It's a beautiful pass to Supica underneath the hoop. It looked like he was almost cherry picking, but it was just beautiful ball movement by the Charlotte 49ers leading to that offensive bucket. And there is a timeout here from Blake Harris. And that's going to be stretched to a full as the Niners going on a little run of their own coming out of the second half adjustments. 36-33, still the lead for the Aggies. We'll take a quick break as you're listening to Charlotte 49er basketball. Back inside Halton Arena, the Aggies with the basketball, and it's stolen by Jerry Matos. Never like to see that if you're head coach and Will Jones, but Jameer Young taking up the court. Shep, three ball, corner pocket, bottom. Shepherd gets the Niners back to 36 points. It's 36 all, 17:30 to go. It's a tie ball game, and the Niners are back in action. It's a 7-0 run with a minute over the last minute for the Charlotte 49ers. 17-19 to go. Harris with the basketball. He now hands it over now to the far side, Tyrone Loans. Now Quay Parker with it. Quay Parker going against Jameer Young. Now the ball over in the corner as Quentin Jones silences those in attendance as Jones knocks down his fourth three of the ball game. He's got 13 points, and that dude is on fire here from long range. Over in the corners, Jameer Young, now top of the key at Subica. The Niners trail by 3, 39-36. Driving in is Young, and Young somehow contorts his body to get away from the defender, and Tyrone Lyons kisses it off the glass and in. What an offensive explosion he is whenever he wants to get to the rack. The Niners still down by 1, 16:33 to go. Defense turning in the offense. Matos with the basketball. He's got Shep to his right, lays it off for him, off the glass and in. Count the bucket, and he'll go to the line, trying to finish off the three-point play. The three-point shot has not been the best friend for Jordan Shepherd this season. Only shooting 24% from long range with a couple misses here tonight, so it only goes lower. But, guys, he has now had, if he completes this, it would be 4 straight times where he's had games with a old-fashioned three-point play, and he connects on it there. So his last 4 times he's gone to the line, trying to complete that three-point play. The old-fashioned one, he's connected. 2 here tonight, 2 against Davidson. The Niners back up on top, 41-39, 16:15 to go. Ooh, and a foul on Shep, as Fern almost goes down to his knees as he's roaming the sideline over there. And he looks over, he goes, "No, coach, don't take me out." And looks like they're going to bring in Jackson Threadgill, because that's going to be the third on Jordan Shepherd. As he looks over, he goes, "Oh, don't take me." And then he goes, "All right, that's fair. I understand you're going to do it." Inbound the ball is Quay Parker here to Harris. Harris driving one-on-one past Threadgill. He goes up, and it's absolutely blocked. Get it out of here from Bryce Williams. Oh, and there's 2 technicals. It's going to be on Bryce Williams, and a technical foul on Bryce Williams. He doesn't know what he did. I mean, it was one of the best blocks you'll ever see. I mean, there again, no foul was called originally, and then they ended up calling a technical afterwards. He, again, with a big block, he might have said something. Might have been heard by the ref. The Aggies bench, they're saying there should have been a foul call. I think we're all good to go. The ref's saying, are we good? Yeah, we are good. 41-39, 16:07 to go. Here we go, guys. Aggies with the ball in their half-court offense. Got some of the fans, some of the parents behind us saying they want the defense chant going. Good defense there from Threadgill on Harris. Harris didn't get the call. They're still back. A couple guys in the Niners are trying to take advantage. Young, he works down low to Milo Subica. He's got a baseline cutter in Matos. He's eyeing, but he gets it out to Threadgill instead. And Young, 15 on the shot clock. Young will throw Williams. Now looking for the ball down low. He gets it into his hands, down by his ankles, kicks it back out. Threadgill, 6 on the shot clock. Young with the basketball. He's got to pull up just inside the free throw line, and he gets the foul to go his way with about 4 on the shot clock. Just an absolute prayer. It was more of a body foul there by Quay Parker, it looks like, and the Aggies. And the Charlotte 49ers will send Jameer Young to the line once we get out of this break. 41-39 the lead right now for the Niners as you're listening to Charlotte 49er basketball here in Learfield, IMG College. Up at half court, Milo's good defense as well. Still 15 on the shot clock though here for the Aggies, but the high intensity is known right now for Charlotte. 42-39, 15-11 to go. Quay Parker almost travels, gets at the corner, open three. That's going to be short. Long rebound, it's going to go to the hustling Jameer Young. What a rebound from him. It's only going to go down as one, but man, that should count for more. What a rebound from Jameer. Had no presence in getting that, but still got it. Young driving in on the bigger body, just inside the free throw line. Passes it out, Threadgill whips it around over to Jerry Matos. The lob, and off the rim, and it's going to be quickly picked up here for A&T. Boy, was that anticlimactic. 42-39, 14:38 to go here in the second half of play. Trevor Wilt here with you. Again, Lairfield IMG College. Appreciate you guys tuning in and joining us here on a beautiful Saturday in the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina. Driving in here is Tyron Lyons. Good defense again by the Niners on the perimeter. The perimeter defense looking like it did against Davidson a couple days ago. 2 on the shot clock. 1. Are they going to get it off? The three-point shot off the mark. Rebounded by Milo Subica. That's 2 phenomenal defensive possessions by the Niners. Let's see if they can capitalize on the other end. Jameer Young, he's been doing it all year long, and he'll continue to do it. From the right free throw line, knocks it down, and the Niners are up 44-39, 13:56 to go. Defense turning into offense, and Aaron Fern saying, hey, Jameer Young, boys, I want you guys up on them right now. I want them committing turnovers. You see the defensive intensity from the guys on the bench as well. Jordan Shepard, he's up as well. Bryce Williams to his ankles, to his back. As that's a missed shot by the Aggies, and a wonderful defensive box out there from Jackson Threadgill. No rebound for him, but he got the call to go his way, as it looks like exiting the ball game is going to be Webster Fillmore for the Aggies. Milo Subico will exit for the Charlotte 49ers to bring in Anzac Rosetto. We'll see Tyler Jones, a graduate transfer from Atlantic City, New Jersey, for the first time here for the Aggies, as it's 4 fouls for Parker. Threadgill will have the basketball. Again, it looks like they're going into a 2-1-2 zone trap right now against the Niners, but they quickly press it. Matos, a quick dribble. Matos for 3, off the mark. Rebound, offensive. It goes to Williams. Back up and in for the sophomore from Huntersville, North Carolina. And the Niners have extended their lead to 7. They're up 46-39. 13-10 to go. Again, it's Bryce Williams showing what he can do on the glass. He's been doing it all year long. Ooh, a cheeky move there. Gets his own offensive rebound. Just want to get more. There was Blake Harris. He went completely around Anzac Rosetto. Went to the rack, missed the shot, and went around Anzac again to get the offensive rebound and the putback. Picking up their defense intensity here are the Aggies, but the Niners, they're passing their way out of it, as you should. A backdoor cut, it's picked off, but still back in the hands somehow of Young, and Young off the glass and in with his right hand. How the heck did he do it? 48-41, 12:33 to go. Man, is that kid like Houdini. 12:28. I like this kid, Jameer Young. Don't we all? Don't we all? 12:20 to go, 7-point ball game. With the hand is Jeremy Robinson, picking up the perimeter defense. Oh, and Bryce Williams, interior defense. He went straight up, but I believe they're going to get him. Oh, they said he moved into him. As you look over at Coach Aaron Fern, he had his hands both up saying, hey, hands are up right there, nothing happened. And they still caught it on Bryce Williams. Going to the line to shoot a pair is Jeremy Robinson, the sophomore from Raleigh. First one from the southpaw is good. 48-42, 12:16 to go. Lefty will retrieve it again from the ref. And both teams shooting it very well from the free throw line. It's now 8 for 9 for the Aggies and 7 for 8 for the Niners. Again, a full court kind of 2-1-2 zone press. And Zach Rosetto has it. He hands it over to Jameer Young, and Jameer Young says, hey, let's slow things down. Threadgill now to Matos. Matos. No, Threadgill, he didn't see the ball coming his way, out of bounds, as Matos was trying to find him. And it looks like Threadgill was looking to the right to see if he could set a pick for Young, but nonetheless, out of bounds. Another turnover for the Niners. That's going to be their 15th of the ball game. 48-43. We'll be right back. Charlotte 49er basketball here with Lairfield, IMG College. inside Halton Arena. And Trevor Wilt here with you on Airfield IMG College, also listening live on YouTube. Last time these two teams faced off, that was back in 2016. February 3rd, 2016. It was actually a midweek game. Jessup Chebu, 21 points, 9 rebounds. A blast from the past for all you Niner fans listening out. Remembering the old Pittsburgh transfer to the Niners. One of the top rebounders in Conference USA history. Single season, that is. Going left to right here in the away yellows are the Aggies. They trail by 5. Good defense by the Niners. 2 on the shot clock. They're going to kick it out. Does he get it off? It doesn't matter. It's blocked. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Time after time, possession after possession. The Niners here in the second half are coming up big on the defensive end. And it seems whenever they want to hit that gear, I don't know what it is, but whenever they want to hit that gear, it seems like they can beat anybody in the nation when it comes to their defensive ability. I mean, against Davidson. Again, Davidson, one of the top 3-point shooting teams you'll find. They looked like they were absolutely just locked down for 40 straight minutes. Young with the basketball, now to Williams. He's got 12 on the shot clock in the home white CLT across the front. Jerry Matos, the transfer from Dayton, finds Anzac Rosetto. A nice little scoop and score there for Anzac Rosetto. And the Niners are the first to 50. It's 50 to 43, 11, 08 to go. Good hands-on defense there from Anzac Rosetto against Tyler Jones and the guard and Blake Harris. Bringing the intensity on the defense end of the Niners. Against Harris is Jameer Young. Good defense there from Jackson Threadgill, but a tough shot is made. A fadeaway shot just inside the 3-point line from Kenyon Dooling. Again, he's a thick, strong wing. 6'2", but 205 pounds is the junior. Jameer Young has it. There's a mismatch somewhere. Jackson Threadgill from the 3-point line. He dishes it over to Anzac Rosetto instead for more of a high percentage shot. And Rosetto, back-to-back buckets from the sophomore from Auckland, New Zealand. And the Niner bench is being riled up from acting head coach. Right now, it's Aaron Fern. He says, guys, get to your feet. The Niners are up 52 to 45. 10:22 to go. It's a timeout by the Aggies, but we'll stay here because it's a 30-second timeout. The Niners up to 60% from the field, thanks to what they're doing over the last few possessions. 4 of their last 4 from their field. Again, it was what, 15, I believe, turnovers in the first half. I'll have to check on that one more time. I believe it was 15, and they're currently still at 15. So let's go to home stats and see what they did here in the second half thus far on any of the turnovers. And I don't believe they've had any turnovers here in the second half. No, they've had 2. Jerry Matos has had 2 turnovers, so it was 13 going into the half with just a couple here in the second half. Again, still 10:22 to go, a lot of basketball to play. I say that and then look at the clock, thinking there's only a few minutes. There's 10:22. Let's have some more fun here in Charlotte, North Carolina, on a beautiful Saturday, few days before Christmas. 52-45, left open for 3, long range, it's good. Tyler Jones, graduate transfer from New Jersey, knocks down the long tray, and Zach Rosetto. Well, he's giving him a lot of room right there. Again, a different defense coming at him. Bryce Williams driving baseline, out. Jameer Young, 3, good. Jameer Young gets the beautiful pass from Bryce Williams, and the Niners up 55 to 48, 9:48 to go. Going left to right here are the Aggies. Blake Harris tries to go from a pick from Tyler Jones. They're probably going to try to pick and pop with him against Anzac Rosetto. Loves to defend the paint, but he's got to come out and defend the 3-point line as well, as he's going to get a foul called on him. Again, Tyler Jones, crafty lefty he's 6'8", and he's playing that 5 position, as now he's going to come out of the ball game, and they're going to bring back in Quentin Jones for him. Actually, no, they're not going to. They're going to keep him in the ball game, and heck, if I'm second-year coach Will Jones, I'm doing the same. I'm keeping in Tyler Jones. As the Niners, they go back to Milo Supico, who can play a little bit more stretched on the defense end. Blake Harris to the rack. He gets around Jameer Young. I think Jameer Young might have been looking for help, but they cleared out on the right side. Everyone was packed on the left side. That's an easy bucket. Back to a 5-point lead for the Niners. 9:17 to go. It's been stretched to 5 at 1 point, or 7 at 1 point for the Charlotte's largest lead. Jameer Young, looking for a pick and roll there with Supica, who clears the lane for him, and somehow Houdini himself. Jameer Young gets it off the glass and in. 57-50, but Harris is quickly back up the court on the other end. Three-pointer shot on the way. Quentin Jones off the mark. Rebound. You guessed it, it's Jameer Young. Bryce Williams, he's up the court. He's got a one-on-two. Matos, Threadgill. Now top of the key, it's going to be Young. Ooh, it almost gets stolen there from Blake Harris, the junior from Chapel Hill, who's had himself a heck of a game on the offensive end. The Niners up by 7, 8:38 to go. Threadgill has it, top of the key. Now Williams. Williams left open for three. Air ball. Just left it short right there. Did Bryce Williams. He won't get much of a more open shot this season. I think he just shook his head saying, yeah, I don't know who shot that. I don't know what happened right there. Still up by 7 on the Niners. Still a good possession and good ball movement. 8:27 to go. The Niners still shooting 61% from the field. As Harris with the basketball. Crossover on Threadgill. Harris just inside the three-point line. His foot was on it. Gets the 2 to go. 5-point lead still for the Charlotte 49ers. Hanging around, here are the Aggies. 8:08 to go, going right to left in the home white. Supika. He hands it over here to Shepard over in the left corner. Now top of the key. That's going to be Williams. Now over to Jerry Matos. Little bob and weave at the top. Matos, right side. Jackson Threadgill. Threadgill, his first three of the ball game. In and out, rebound, off the hands of the Aggies. It's going to be Charlotte 49er basketball. That was a lot of he said, she said right there, and saying it went off on him. No, it went off on him. It's off the Aggies. Niners will take over possession when we get back from our media timeout as you're listening to Charlotte 49er basketball here on Learfield IMG College. Check out the great offers on the vehicles that'll help you win the day at buyfornow.com. Learn why they're built for victory and built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of 49er Athletics. Also, guys, make sure you guys go to charlotte49ers.com. You can find out more information on how you guys can get a cutout of yourself or someone else. You can do whoever. It's $49. Wink, wink. $49 to get a cutout of yourself. It's going to go behind. I see the Minor Obsession guys that got some. There's even dogs, guys. If dogs can get a cutout, you can buy a cutout. Let's have some fun with the men's and women's basketball team. 57-52. Just inside the three-point line, it's Bryce Williams. Knocks down the 15-foot jumper. And a good offensive possession there for Charlotte. 59-52, 7:33 to go. Just outside the three-point line is Quentin Jones. He now hands it over here to Blake Harris. Now top of the key, it's Tyler Jones, the lefty. They're going to slow it down here, the Aggies, and that's when it's going to be a high intensity if you're Charlotte 49ers. Good defense there from Milo Supika on the closeout. Three-point shot. Blake Harris on the way, and it's good. From the far left side, Harris now has a team high, or time for the team high with 13 points. Him and also Quentin Jones. They both have 13 apiece. 59-55. Again, the Aggies hanging around. 6:58 to go here in the second half. The Niners going right to left. In the home white CLT uniforms. Young with it. A little pick and roll with Subica. Back out. Bryce Williams. Same spot he just missed from. He nails it this time. Bryce Williams knocks down the open tray. And the Niners extend the lead back up to 7. But let's see if they can get a good defensive stance right here and maybe extend it to 9 or 10, which would be the most of the ball game for either team. Top of the key, driving in on Subica. He was there on the gap. 3-point shot on the way. It's good. The Aggies continue to answer every single good offensive possession that the Niners have. The Aggies come up with a big shot of their own as Quentin Jones now has a team high 5 threes. He's 5 for 7. He's also got 16 points. Jameer Young, though, has 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for the Niners. 62-58, 6:03 to go. Young, corner pass, Matos. Right wing, Shep driving in. Bryce Williams, same spot. Just off the mark on the 3-point shot that he's already had 3 attempts from over the last probably 3 or so minutes. Slowing it down a little bit are the Aggies in their away yellows. Get a defense chant. His coach, Aaron Fern, acting head coach here today, telling everybody to pump up. 3-point shot, it's good. Tyler Jones knocks it down from the left wing. Subica, he's been playing so well on him coming out. It's a 62-61 lead right now for the Niners. 5:26 to go. It's a timeout here for Charlotte, as we'll see if it's going to be a 30-second or a full, and it's going to actually just stay as a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with you. Again, both teams are shooting pretty well from the field. It's 60% for the Charlotte 49ers. From long range, they're 5 for 15 at a 33% mark, but keeping themselves in the ball game with that 3-point shot. 47%, guys, 47%. North Carolina A&T Aggies, they're 9 for 19 from long range. Again, both teams, they've got to the free throw line. They've done well. The Niners, 7 for 8, Aggies, 8 for 9. The biggest thing to look at, turnovers. It's still in lead of the turnover margin, 15 to 13 are the Aggies. They only have 11 turnovers, but the Niners just with 2 turnovers here in the second half, and the Aggies have able to produce 20 points off of those 15 Charlotte turnovers. So again, something really big to look at. The Niners are winning in the rebounding category 24-14 with 20 on the shot clock, 5:22 on the game clock, and the all-whites, and they're on the left side of the court right now. Setting up the half-court offense is Jameer Young. They're up by 1, 5:14 to go now. Jameer Young, now Subica, now Matos, top of the key. He finds Subica down low, and a beautiful pass from Matos to Subica, and a nice little 180 roll from Subica. 64-61. Defense chant coming from the bench and from the dozens of people inside Halton Arena. Tipped away there from Matos with the active hands. They're going to let the ball go out of bounds with 14 left on the shot clock, 4:48 on the game clock. Going to have it in the backcourt. Again, leading the way right now for the Niners is Young with 25, also in double digits. It's Williams with 11 and Subica with 10 points. He also has 9 rebounds. 3 double-doubles for him. For Milo Subica, the senior from Belgrade, Serbia, in his career. Driving in, kicking out, Jeremy Robinson, 3-point shot. It's off the mark. They said there's a foul on the floor. Let's see who's going to be on. It's going to be on the Aggies. A foul on 21, Kenyon Dooling. The Niners will take it. Quay Parker, he'll come back in the ball game. I haven't seen him much at all here in the second half. Quay Parker, he's got, mostly, of course, it's those fouls. He had 4 of them with 7 points right now. He'll likely play the rest of the ball game. The Niners trying to pass it in. It's a full court, almost zone. They easily break it. Matos with it, but the veteran, savvy vet, he'll slow things down. Up by 3 points, 64-61 inside Del F. Halton Arena. The Niners on top of the North Carolina A&T Aggies. But again, the 3-point shot keeping them around. 4:19 to go. Subica with it. Now to Shepard. 10 on the shot clock. Far right side, 3-point shot is off the mark, but there was a foul before it went up, and they're going to say it was on the Aggies, and I believe it was on Tyrone Lyons, who's got 4 points and 1 for 6 from the field. And I believe it will be on Lyons, who also has a technical foul to his name. No, they're going to call him Harris, Blake Harris. So he'll pick up a foul. Milo Subica will go to the line, shooting the 1-and-1. As North Carolina A&T now at 7 fouls, and he connects on the first one. knocking down the front end. Always something great to see from Freedom Christian Academy here in North Carolina. And the senior, though, from Belgrade, Serbia. Knocks down the next one as well. 66-61, the lead for the Shaw and 49ers. 4:12 to go. Going left to right, here are the Aggies. Blake Harris, he draws a double team. Back out to Quay Parker. He'll now drive in, kick it out, and it's going to be poked around, but somehow back in the hands of Parker. He's defended by the taller Supica with only 13 on the shot clock. Blake Harris has the basketball. Guarded by Jordan Shepard, top of the key. Now they switch it to Jerry Matos. Harris finds a backdoor cutter in Quay Parker, and it's stolen by the Charlotte 49ers. Jordan Shepard, he was standing there, and the ball just went right into his hands. I don't even know if he did anything for it. It just went right into his hands. Right place, right time. 66-61, 3:35 to go. Niners on top of NCA&T. Supica wants the ball as he's somehow going to get it. It actually goes out of his hands and somehow in the hand of Matos. But 5 on the shot clock. Shep, he's driving in, gets the contact, misses a shot, but he'll go to the line shooting a pair. What a sloppy possession there by the Niners, and even on the other side by the Aggies, as somehow the Niners are on the positive end on both of those possessions. So as we'll go to our under 4 media timeout, we'll be right back with you as you're listening to Charlotte 49er basketball here in Learfield. Go. 3:22 to go here in the second half. Again, with only 2 turnovers here in the second half, the Niners have flipped the script and they picked up their intensity on the defensive end, mostly on that perimeter, where again, they did it so well against the Davidson Wildcats, and it's like they almost have a governor on it at some points, and then at one point, a coach goes, hey, the governor's off, and let's go full speed right now, and that's almost what, of course, you want them to do for a full 40 minutes. It's tough to ask that for a full 40 minutes, as much as everyone wants to. But again, they're able to kick on and knock away that governor and really make things the way that they want to. As Shep misses the front end. So again, it was apparently on the floor. It was not shooting two. As a technical foul. A technical foul on the bench here to the Aggies. I believe it's quit. It might have just said just the bench itself. I don't know if it was Quay Parker. I don't know who it was. It looked like he pointed at Quay Parker, but nonetheless, it is to the Aggies bench. So going to the line, shooting a pair now is going to be Young. As Jameer Young misses the first one off the back iron. As you hear Quentin Jones yelling, ball don't lie. And heck, if I'm Quentin Jones, I'm not saying ball don't lie to the ref, because, as Quentin Jones misses both of them. Jameer Young missing both technical foul free throws. Very uncharacteristic of him. Again, he's had a great night tonight, has Jameer Young. He's had 25 points coming into tonight. His season high was 24. He's had 2 20-point games, now make it 3. As look for Quentin Jones to probably create for himself against Matos. He does. The fadeaway jumper off the mark, rebounded by Milos, and it's going to be a foul on the floor in the paint. Are they going to call on Supica? And they may. Yeah, they're going to call on Milos Supica in the paint. Milos, he had a big old smile on his face. I don't know if he was thinking that he got away with one for a second or maybe saying, ooh, I don't know if I like that call. Getting inbound here is Lyons going against Bryce Williams, off the glass and in. Bigger body. And Tyrone Lyons cuts the lead to 3, 66-63, 2:56 to go. In the Niners, they've led late in the ball game. They've led in the second half in every single one of the games this year. They're 2-3. Again, they flipped the script against Davidson. At that 4:21 mark, they held Davidson to basically scoreless for the rest of the ball game. See what they could do here to the Aggies. 2:36 to go. They're up by 3. Matos driving in off the glass. That's off the mark. But Milos Supica is there with the putback on the tip in. And the Niners extend the lead back up to 5 with 2:25 to go. What a momentum swinging play right there from the senior from Belgrade, Serbia. Hand in the face from Matos. That's an offensive foul. And that's exactly what the call is going to be. Wonderful defense, getting to the gap, getting to the spot was Jerry Matos, and it's going to go the other way. Niners will have the basketball. Milos Supica, he's smiling big time. Ooh, it looks like one of the ushers on the far side, he's calling in for a trainer. It looks like running back into the tunnel was, I believe, Quentin Jones. If he's out of the ball game over the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds, that's going to be big. Nonetheless, he's out of the ball game. Aggies will replace him. 2:11 to go. 5-point lead for the Niners. Jameer Young over the timeline. Just got it over by about 3 or 4 seconds. Milos Supica with the basketball. Ooh, almost gets stolen away. A lot of contact. Nothing called. Shepard has it. Jerry Matos, corner ball. 3. It's good. Jerry Matos. Grad transfer from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Knocks down the 3 ball with the hand in his face. 71-63, 1:44 to go. Blake Harris with the basketball. Finds a wide open body down low. Ooh, and it just rattles home. Jeremy Robinson gets the friendly toilet bowl roll. 1:35 to go, 71-65. Up ahead over the timeline to Bryce Williams. Nice pass there from Jordan Shepard. Williams still with it. Now finds Shep. Shep guarded closely here from Blake Harris, who's sticking his hand inside the cookie jar. Matos with the basketball. Ooh, almost gets the ball ripped away from him as well. 10 on shot clock, driving in, a lot of contact. Tossed up a shot, but it won't matter. He'll go to the line shooting a pair because the North Carolina A&T Aggies are now over the foul limit in double bonus, I should say. And that's going to be a foul there on number 35, Tyrone Lyons. 1:14 to go against 71-65. Bright peach, pink-colored shoes right here is Jerry Matos. The rainbow free throw shot is good. Good angle there from the rim cam. Matos with a big old smile on his face after knocking down the first one. Averaging 8.6 points per game is Jerry Matos. Again, the graduate transfer, 7 points. Now make it, no, keep it at 7. A total ball around. They're going to call a foul, though, on Milos Supica. And he went for the tap-in, it looked like, and they called a foul on him. He had the tap-in and went for him. It looked like he just jumped straight up for it. But none, that's what Milos Supica is saying to the ref. And now he's going to have, the ref will come over and have a chat with an acting head coach and Aaron Fern, with Ron Sanchez out for tonight and George Washington, COVID contact tracing. 30-second timeout from Coach Fern. He's got a couple to play with, so might as well call the timeout. And it's just going to be a 30. Be really good. He was probably the most consistent player that they had during the off season. And again, of course, the offseason wasn't as consistent just playing-wise as they wanted it to with everything going on. But nonetheless, very consistent. And now we see in a few of these games that we've seen them over the last few, even a really good, high-quality, economical game against the Davidson Wildcats from Milo Supica. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds against the Davidson Wildcats. Also went 3 for 3 from the free throw line in 28 minutes. So again, getting it done here tonight as well. So again, Quay Parker, he's officially fouled out on the far side for the Aggies as they trail 72-65, 1:14 to go. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good there from Jeremy Robinson, as Robinson now 3 for 3 from the free throw line with 7 points. Coming out of the ball games is Tyler Jones, and checking back in is Quentin Jones, who good ran off into the tunnel after having the ball knocked out of his hands just a few possessions ago. 72-67 now. Both free throws are good from Quentin Jones, a junior from Columbus, Ohio. Full court, man-to-man here by the Aggies. The Niners get it into Matos, now to Shepard, and they'll kind of fall back, but still, almost gets knocked in the hands there of Shepard. Somehow gets into Matos. And they get over with 1 second clear. They'll hand it back over to Jordan Shepard. Got tangled up, but nothing called. Now over close to the timeline is Jameer Young. You hear no foul from their head coach, second year, and Will Jones getting in, one-on-one, driving. Williams, outside, three-point shot, the dagger, off the mark. A tip in, off the mark as well. And it's going to be Aggies basketball. Matos and Supica, both for the tip-ins, both missed. It would have been the dagger there from Jordan Shepard, but we'll continue. 72-67, 34 seconds to go. With the hot hand, catch and shoot, Quentin Jones nails it. Quentin Jones cuts the Niners lead to 2 points with a wonderful shot over there in the corner. And that's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. 29.6 seconds to go, 72-70. You're listening to Shaw and 49er basketball here in Halton Arena, Learfield IMG College. But I don't think you can look at the replay right there because the foul was called before it went out of bounds. And I believe, looking at it, looked like it was the right call. I mean, he got hit once and then he got wrapped around, did Jameer Young, and then the ball came out, it looked like. Nonetheless, the Aggies, look, most of the Aggies, they're getting mad at the call. They weren't even jumping in, but the refs are going to allow them to now come to the lower block. Mad about that is Quentin Jones. As Quentin Jones does have 19 points, a game high. Jameer Young knocks down the first one. Again, free throws. they were faring very well for the Niners. They were, 7 for 8 at one point, now 11 for 16. Jameer Young from the free throw line. This is going to be point number 27, and he gets it. 27 points now for Jameer Young. He's now 7 for 10 from the free throw line. Up by 4, 23 seconds to go. Up and in, easy doing there is Blake Harris. Sprinting the court with the ball in his hand and went right around Jameer Young. The Niners, they need to pay attention to detail here on the passing. And also getting in. Oh, they're going to call a 5-second. Oh, no. It's going to be a timeout here from Aaron Fern, but we'll stay here with you guys. It will be a full timeout, but heads-up play there from, again, acting head coach and Aaron Fern. Again, if you guys don't know too much about Aaron Fernie, he's a phenomenal guy, phenomenal coach, of course. And, again, you got Byron Dinkins over there, Fix Farah, Cody Kimball. I mean, the list goes on with KP, Matt Schultz, the rest of the gang over there. A great crew. Morgan Foster, who's brought in, strength and conditioning coach. As Coach Sanchez, he's brought in a phenomenal crew to help out with the offense, help out with defense. Guys that are truly bought in to everything. As Cody Kimball, he's screaming at the refs because there's two coaches looking over, and they're talking about whether or not they can run it on the inbound, and that's what Byron Dinkins is looking at as well. So Kimball, he's trying to do his due diligence, saying I can run. Yes, they will be able to run, will the Niners, on the ensuing inbound. So again, that's something big as well as they try to set up an offense. More of an offensive scheme type guy is Aaron Fern, and he is from Australia. Again, he was the head coach. He joined the 49er coaching staff after 9 years as the head coach of the National Basketball League's Cairns Taipans, which plays in Australia's top professional league. And he coached 264 games as the top of the helm over there with them. So he has this coaching experience for sure. Actually saw his son, who plays not too far away in high school, saw him during halftime over there by the concession stand, and he was saying, yeah, it does seem kind of weird to see my dad kind of calling everything, but he goes, you know what? He's still roaming the sidelines. He's still having a good time. And he goes, and we miss Coach Sanchez. We miss him too, and of course, cannot wait for everyone to return back to normal. 74-72, the Niners with the basketball. They get it into Bryce Williams with 19.3 seconds to go. He gets fouled there by number 35, Tyrone Lyons. So Bryce Williams will now go to the line shooting a pair because North Carolina A&T, they are now at 12 fouls. The Charlotte 49ers, a good nugget for you guys, only at 7 fouls. So A&T, they will still have a couple more 1-and-1 shots if they do not shoot it. Again, Bryce Williams to the line for the Niners, the sophomore from Huntersville, North Carolina. First shot, it's good. Again, they get 2 no matter what. Always a nice security blanket, but it's always nice to knock down the first one. Again, the son of Charlotte 49ers all-time leading scorer Henry Williams is Bryce Williams. Big 3-star commitment here by the Niners, and he knocks down the next one as well. Game-winning shots. Sanchez and the staff love to preach. They trying to get it done on the defense end as well. Blake Harris, though, going down the court. He hands it off to Tyrone Lyons. Now back in the hands of Harris. 12 on the shot clock. And it's stolen by Jameer Young. Up by 4, 9 seconds to go. As Jameer Young gets the ball ripped from him. And it's going to be still Charlotte 49er basketball as the Aggies almost had that ball stolen there. As you see Jameer Young, I think he was thinking about slowing it down, but he goes, you know what? There's been a couple of technicals. There's been some chirping here tonight. Let's see if I can't get myself up there skying. Matos gets the ball with 5 seconds to go. He's running around trying not to go back court. As he does it, he'll dribble now, and the Charlotte 49ers will take down the North Carolina A&T Aggies by a score of 76-72 as they now improve to 500 on the season. Now 3-3 on the year. They're now 2-3 at their home court here at Dale F. Halton Arena, as Aaron Fern, in his first time as acting head coach, will pick up a win. So he's now, I guess you could say, 1-0 with all that as he waves to the crowd. And the Niners will exit left to right in their home whites. Again, didn't see a few guys that normally would see out there on the court as much, but nonetheless, still a great night from Jameer Young, who had a season-high 27 points, 7 for 10 from the free throw line, 9 for 11 from the field, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Again, 76-72 was the final, as we'll go ahead and jump into our post-game show. Again, our post-game show, University Eye Player of the Game. We'll get to that in just a little bit, as well as we'll have Aaron Fern on with us. But we'll go ahead and take a quick break as the Niners are winners, 76-72. We'll be right back with you here in Halton Arena, Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte 49er basketball here in Learfield, IMG College.